And let me introduce the panel that we have here. And I'll start with my extreme left, where we have Lula Kia, who is going to be a guest speaker at what's going to be happening tomorrow at Style and Tribe. And of course, we're going to get details of that in just a bit. So good morning, and thank you for joining us, Lula.
Thank you.
And we also have Harriet Koison, who is also from Style and Tribe, also the convener, and she'll be giving us more details on the event. Good morning, and thank you for joining us. We also have Connie Aluch, who is an image consultant, and good to have you too.
Thank you.
Good. You're all looking fantastic, I must say. Looking very good. I think you found that unique style for yourselves. Let me put myself on the hard line and ask whether, do I have a unique style? Or do I need to find one?
You
I
do.
mean, that's why we have you.
You're the sophisticated romantic.
Oh,
nice.
Say that again. Say that again.
Sophisticated romantic.
Please, can you make sure you frame that somewhere? Sophisticated romantic. Anyway, thank you very much for that. And Connie, let's start with you. Basically, in terms of fashion, what's trending right now? What's fashion right now, generally speaking?
I think generally speaking now is a lot of fashion in Kenya, a lot of is made in Kenya. It's becoming a really big trend. Kenyans are finally embracing made in Kenya. So we are actually all running to designers to make our stuff. So I think that's a really big thing for us. The other trends are the usual international trends of, the chiffons and the silks and everything. But a really big thing for Kenya right now is made in Kenya.
Made in Kenya.
Made
Buy
in
Kenya, build Kenya.
Buy Kenya, build Kenya.
And are you happy with made in Kenya? I know, I'm sure you'd say yes, but honestly speaking.
No, I am. During the workshop has been going on for 3 days, and yesterday we had Kenyan designers showcasing. We all had over like 12 Kenyan designers, accessory, jewelry, and clothing, and they were fantastic. All products made in Kenya.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll come back to you in a bit, but let me talk to Harriet and just find out, Harriet, why was it important for this event to be put together?
Thank you for the question, Mike. I think, as you say, fashion is dynamic, it's changing. But we felt, as Style Tribe, that we need to take a little bit of a lead when it comes to fashion. Because many times it's really top-down. We take trends that come from outside Kenya, we try to adapt it to ours, and our bodies are different.
All right. Good. I'll come back to you. And Lula, you're the one who's going to be basically guiding on how to find your style. What are the basics? Let's just start with the bare minimum of how do I find my style?
Well, one of the main things is to find what you like, what is your personality. And because sometimes, you want to cook something, you open your pantry and then you have paprika and cereal and salt. You can't do anything with that. Same thing with the wardrobe. So you have to have one style, so you have to identify, I'm a classic, I'm a dramatic, I'm a sophisticated, I'm a romantic, what am I? And then based on that, you need to build your wardrobe with the same style so you can mix and match clothes. Then finding what is your proportions. Some people have very long legs, short torso, 80% of African Americans, they have triangle body type, big on the hips, I'm also too. And so it's finding what is good for you. It's adapting fashion, what fits me. Then the next thing is finding the right fit in the right size. Sometimes we are like, I'm a size 8. And then you go shopping and it doesn't matter what I have to do, but I'm gonna fit these pants that are size 8. No, there is no universal size. So you need to find what fits you better. You don't have to go crazy about the size.
Right.
Okay. And color is very important in your style. So sometimes, you can find somebody you wake up, you do makeup, you do your hair, you do all of that. Then you go out, you find somebody for the first time and they're like, you look tired. So most of the time it's because you are not wearing the right color.
Hold that thought, because I want to come back to you on color, because I think that's one area personally I struggle with sometimes, knowing what's the right color and what works, and also the right combination, because you can find the right color, but how do you combine it with other colors? Let me come to you, Connie, and maybe just to give us tips, what is the one thing you think we do wrong when it comes to fashion?
I think in Kenya what we do wrong is basically wearing something because your friend is wearing it. Just because, your friend can wear slim fitted pants, then, with that are printed and everything, you think you can wear it. As Lula said, you need to find your unique style. You need to be honest with yourself and find out what works for me. Just because it looks good on John doesn't mean it looks good on you. So you need to find what works for me and then work with that. So basically, you need to understand your body shape. And once you understand, you can dress your body shape accordingly.
Okay. Yeah. And is there a uniquely Kenyan look? Because
Yeah.
when you look at all the magazines that we have, there is that Western look that comes in. But do we have a Kenyan look or feel?
I think that's what we are building now. That's why I said buy Kenya, build Kenya is becoming a big trend, because I know earlier, a few years ago, we tried to find a national dress, but I think that we weren't ready for that. We weren't ready for that. But I think now that we're embracing buy Kenya, build Kenya, you know, now I guess we'd say we're slowly getting towards having a signature look that can be distinctly Kenyan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, the other thing is how to understand or how to break down your dressing to the occasion.
Yeah.
Because that also matters. If I'm going for a wedding, I would definitely might not dress the same way I'd dress if I was going out to party.
Yeah,
how
true.
does one differentiate that?
I'd say read your environment dictates. So if you're going for a wedding, and this is my plea to especially Kenyan gentlemen, please do not wear jeans, right?
But there's some nice, you know, jeans that are not too faded,
No.
they're not torn.
No.
The fact that it's denim does not appear
you need
for
to
a
respect the bride and group who've invited you. So you'd rather, even go for a pair of khakis. If you don't want to wear jeans, you go for khakis with a blazer.
I'm actually going for a wedding tomorrow, and I already put out the jeans.
No,
for
Mike,
that,
put them back in. Actually, I'll toss them out for you. You need to dress up.
Okay.
There's nothing as good as dressing up, because your confidence level goes up. When you dress up, you feel good. You feel good, your confidence shows. If you're just going to go in jeans and a T-shirt to a wedding, already, it doesn't do anything for you, as a person, your brand as a person.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, before I go to Lula, in terms of now, still on the wedding, what is another absolute no? You mentioned jeans. Anything else that's absolute no? Tennis shoes?
No. Yeah, that's a no-no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Smart casual.
Smart casual.
All right.
Yeah. Key.
Lula, let me come back to you now on color. How does one identify and find their unique color?
Well, it's very easy. We just need to understand that there are two big groups for colors. One that has a lot of yellow, and we call it the warm colors. The ones who doesn't have any yellow at all, we call it the cool colors. So it has like a blue base thing. So all you need to do is take two fabrics, okay? One that is warm and one that is cool. This one has yellow, okay? And then you put it close to your face. Wherever, when the colors fit you, something happens. It's like an instant lift. You look with more energy, you look more healthy, younger. It's amazing what color does. And when it's a bad color, you can see the dark circles under the eyes, the skin becomes a little bit dull or gray, you look older, all the imperfections are showing up a little bit more. So this is how we found it. We put two colors close to the face, and then we see which ones.
So those colors now guide you what works for you and what doesn't work for you. Is there a rule, for instance, if you're light-skinned, then avoid certain colors?
Not really, because it's more the temperature of the skin, has your level of melanin in your skin. So it's more based on that. You can find somebody who has very light skin, and it can be warm, and somebody who has very dark skin, it can be warm too. So it's the pigment on the skin.
All right.
And the only way to find it is like, just, select two garments, one that has a lot of yellow and the other one that doesn't have any yellow, and just put it close to your face.
And that will bring out
what are the
Okay. I know we have two models, Vanessa and Joanne, and I'll ask them to get ready because we'd like them to come on so that you'll show us practically using those, and also maybe just how to find your fit. So Joanne and Vanessa, if you can just get yourselves ready, while Harriet gives us maybe a little bit of info regarding the event, maybe where is this going to be taking place? Are there age groups? How do we, what should we prepare for? And I'll ask Vanessa and Joanne to be walking in as you give us those details.
Okay, so we have two events tomorrow. The first event is in the morning from 9 to 12, and this is mainly targeted at young university students who are either coming to the end of their university life or looking at transitioning into the workplace, called Shopwise Style Smart. And then in the afternoon, we're doing the everyday woman, the woman who's out there shopping with kids, going to the market, going to the wedding, going to work, giving them really practical tips on how they can find their style, look their best, and still protect their dignity as women.
Okay.
Yes.
Talking about dignity, Connie, there are those who feel, especially the younger generation, the shorter the skirt, the more elegant it is. How does one measure? How long is too long? How short is too short? What is decent?
I always give a 3 rule. If it's too short, too tight, too revealing, don't wear it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you're
Yes.
too short,
Yeah.
too tight, too
Would be
revealing
different.
might be different from
Yeah,
mine.
but by the time you're wearing a skirt that's probably like here and
That
you're
you have
trying
to
to pull
keep
it down,
adjusting.
or you have cleavage and you're in a meeting or a setting and you're constantly
keep
trying to
adjusting.
adjust, then it's
Something wrong.
There's something wrong with it. Yeah.
Okay.
So I think it's, as a woman, be honest with yourself and dress yourself. Being a classic woman there's such a sexiness to it by being classy. You don't have to reveal everything. Just dress modestly and elegantly, and you as a woman, your uniqueness will show.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Lula, I'll ask you to now come and just show us practically how you can find your style. So in case you're taking notes, get your pen and paper. This is how you do it. And remember, she started by saying you've got two main colors. You can go
So
ahead.
you have two main colors. So
I'll ask
one
you,
that
yeah.
is warm, it has a lot of yellow on it, and one that doesn't have any yellow on it. So all we're going to do is put it close to the face and see which one fits better.
And that's your camera right there.
Yeah.
If you can just, yep, there
Good.
you go.
So let's see in this model. So we put the orange. I don't know if we can have a close-up. And then I'm going to put the pink. Or we can put one in every side and we can see. In this side, the face is coming up. You can see less the dark circles under the eyes, the imperfections. And then in this side, the face is going down. So this one is more clear, more beautiful, more energetic. And in this side.
So this would be her color.
Yeah.
Is this Vanessa or
So
Joanne?
she's
Okay,
Vanessa. So but in Vanessa, she's better if she wear cool colors. So if we have, a display of cool colors, these are the best colors for Vanessa. So they have to be very bright, lots of pink, reds. These are the worst colors for her. Can you see? It does the appearance. It makes her face a little bit more gray. It's terrible. So these are much better for her.
Okay.
And after you have your colors, you can wear less makeup. Your hair is a little bit more shiny. So let's see our second model. So in our second model, let's do the same
the same
exercise. We're going to put, the one with no yellow on it, okay? And the one with the yellow on it. So for her, the one with the yellow is a little bit more better. So
Okay.
we put it with one side and another side. The face is coming down, and here the face is coming up.
Now,
so there's a lot of more bright.
maybe just to pause you a little bit there.
Yeah.
What is bringing up or bringing the face down? Is it the skin tone? Is it the look? What is it exactly? Because they seem to be more or less the same skin tone.
This, if you can see, we put them together. He has a lot of more yellow on the skin. There is no yellow in this skin.
Okay.
You see? So that's the difference. So these colors is brightening her up. You can see the circles under the eyes diminishes at all. And then it's like in this part of the face is lifting, and in this part of the face is going down.
Okay.
So that's what's happening.
So her color is more with the yellows.
With the yellow. So let's
orange.
just put one of these slides so we can see. So for hair, if I'm choosing cool colors like this, these are terrible for her. It washes her up. And this is perfect. Can you see? She looks more bright, younger, healthier, everything.
Wow. Okay. Fantastic. The other area that many of us probably have a challenge is fit.
The fit.
How do we find the fit, the correct fit? Because you'll find people who are probably very conscious about their size, and as a result, they end up wearing things that are oversized. Others may also be very slim, and still it looks oversized. How does one go about finding their fit?
One of the main things is that you have to see, every time you're wearing something, you have to see if you are making horizontal or vertical lines. If you have a lot of horizontal lines, the garment is too tight on you. You think about the pants. They're tight, there's a lot of horizontal lines.
Standing or sitting? Either
Yeah,
way.
you wear a jacket. For example, for a gentleman, if you want to see the jacket is a perfect size, you have to see the back. The back has to be, Exactly. Just like this, straight, no any wrinkles, no nothing.
Am I doing good?
You're doing perfect.
I
Perfect.
got this, man. I got this. I
Perfect.
think next time I'll be one of the panelists.
Yes.
Okay.
So you are the sophisticated romantic with the perfect fit. We agree?
Wapi makofi bwana. Wajameni. Okay,
Yeah.
fantastic. Okay.
Yes.
So what other tips would you have for us when you're looking for that unique style of yours?
So the unique style, something that I usually work with my clients, I say, let's go to a store, you know, and I want you to choose 5 items. And then finding the items you can, the client start choosing like something a little bit more romantic, you know, more flowers, more pink, or a little bit more dramatic, you know, somebody that is dramatic, they like statement pieces, you know, they're like unique and different. Something that is more classic, they want to buy something that lasts for like 5 years, you know, so more conservative, you know, neutral colors. And then when they're wearing accessories, it's only gold and silver and pearls and all of that. So you have to see like, what is my style? For example, I'm a little bit more like elegant, dramatic, and I'm not going to flowers. So every time there is a trend that is coming with flowers, I buy it and I only wear it one time. So it's very important, no? You know, that you define the style. There is something that says that men wear 90% of the items that they have in the closet. And
90%?
we as 90%. And we women, we use only 20%. So we just have
After
this.
all that shopping.
After all that. So we have this small part that we're going and going and going. And that's because, for example, you men, they need a belt. They go to the shopping mall, get the belt, going back home. We as a women, we need a belt, we go shopping, and then we see something that is on sale, we got it. Oh, my friend is wearing this, and we got it.
Okay.
You know?
All right. I'll cut you short there because of time, but also because
Sure.
we want people to come there. Now, what time does the event start? What's
Okay.
going to be happening?
The event, so I said we have 2 events. One is in the morning, 8 to 9 at Strathmore University Auditorium. It's for students, 500 shillings. You can pay at the door. And in the afternoon, we have an event for women, more mature women, demographic 35, 45, 2 to 5, 1,200 shillings. Lula will be there. You can ask her questions.
Thank you.
We want to up our game in Kenya.
All right. Thank you very much, ladies. Connie, Harriet, and Lula, thank you very much. And I'm sure you're going to have a wonderful time. I'll do my test after, although I think on a scale of 1 to 10, how am I doing? You
9.
don't have to be nice.
9 and 10.
9.
I would say.
Now, let's see on a scale of 1 to 10 how I'll do for music. In fact, let me get rid of these because now it's time for us to go country. What song are we doing here?
The Gambler.
The Gambler. So this is how we wind up Morning Express this morning. Thank you so very much for keeping us company. Do have yourselves a wonderful day. Worldview is coming up next. But for now, The Gambler with Mike on the mic and
Kule Samson.
Kule Samson all the way from Uganda, Batuba, Uganda. Let's go.